How y'all doing today? You already read the title. You know what going on. I'm not trying to waste your time. This is the reason why you get 0 bitches. You see, a nigga like me, I be getting all the females.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Alright, but you ain't gotta do all that bullshit.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Explain to you on the reason why you can't do this. You see, I'm making this sense. You see, the main problem here is because you're too focused on females in the first place. Alright, first off, the reason why you can't get females, merely because you focus on it too much. Because you clicked on this video hoping you would find a reason to find these bitches. You see, that's the problem. Instead of focusing on your goals and working on your mission, you focus on females. Which is clearly not the point. The point is the point is to have goals and become better so the females come to you. Kind of like butterflies. If you make a garden, then the butterflies will come to you. But if you chase the butterflies, then they'll just run away. If that makes sense. If you understand that analogy. If that makes sense. Another problem, another reason could be because you're scared to improve and to keep on going further and beyond. You're scared of rejection. You're scared of females because when they reject you and you see rejection, then you'll get scared. You fear of rejection, which is definitely a problem. But instead of fearing rejection, you should focus on the what if it actually works out. And if it doesn't, you learn from that mistake and you get better from it. You're scared because you're not confident in yourself to talk to these people. You're not confident in yourself. Do you think a female will want to be with you? Ask yourself that question, an honest question. Do you think a female will want to be with you? What would you have that other people don't? I want you to answer that question for yourself. Because the problem is, you're not confident with yourself. And why do you feel like you're not confident with yourself? It's because you don't have anything that you do outside of that. If you sit at home, play video games, watch porn all day, that's not ever going to help you. It's not going to help you talk to females. It's not going to help you with your goals or successes or anything like that. It's not going to help you at all. And see, that's the problem. You have to fix yourself because females do not want to date a pile of shit. If I'm being dead ass, they don't want that. They don't want a work in progress. They want a finished product. If that makes more sense. And the fact that you haven't even started your project yet is a sign that they don't want to be with you. You understand what I mean? Give me a second. So what exactly can you do to overcome this? How can you start talking to females without being scared all the time? It's about what you do in your free time. You see, for example, with me, I started working out when I was about 12, 13, sometime around there. And I've made a very good physique for myself. And honestly, I'm proud of what I have. And I'm confident in my body and in myself because I've done all this hard work with myself. I've built myself from the ground up. I read, journal, meditate, all that shit like that. I'm starting to focus on more and higher goals, growing this channel and all this other bullshit. So what you need is to find yourself a goal. Find yourself something hard to do. Find something that you could be proud of, that you could be confident of saying, yes, I did that. Yes, I read this book. Yes, I journaled about today. Yes, I meditated. Yes, I got a better physique. Because that's really all that you need, if I'm being honest. That's everything that you need. Another problem is that you chase women, if that makes sense. You chase after the people who don't want you, who don't validate you for what you have. They don't like you. Now what you should do is find people that actually like you. And I'm not just talking about females in general. I'm talking about within life, with friends, with family, everything like that. Find people who like you and want to see you grow instead of chasing the people that wouldn't care if you were alive or dead. Obviously, that does not make sense. So get with a girl that wants you. Don't just chase after anybody and find anybody. Find someone who wants and desires you for being you. Now, if you're at where you're at, where you play video games, watch porn, do any sort of thing like that, scroll on Instagram, social media, anything like that, there's not gonna be girls that, like you. I mean, it's possible, but it's gonna be very hard to do. What you have to do is build yourself up to it. That's mainly all you have to do, just build yourself up to it. With working out and everything like that. Make people desire you. Also, about this video, I lied about the start. And I said, why you don't get no bitches? Because honestly, who needs them? Who needs them? If I'm being honest. Now, I'm not talking about females in general, but having multiple females, because it makes absolutely no sense. The most you need is one female. You don't need extra females to validate your attention or to validate you. You don't need all that. So basically, take an actionable step. I want you to write down a few goals that you have for the future. I really want you to ask those questions about yourself. How can I improve? How can I do better? What goals can I set in the future? Maybe it could be working out, reading, or that other bullshit I already said already. Anything like that can help. But just write something down so you can look forward to. Always have something in mind. Always have a plan. Always have a goal. Always have an actionable step that you can always step forward to. Because without it, you'll just be a degenerate again, focusing on porn, video games, all the bad habits and shit like that. I need to do a fucking taste test real quick. Hold on. Listen, I may have not made this clear in the whole entire video I made about what I said about how to get bitches, but the main idea is pretty much you don't need bitches. Alright? You don't need to depend on a female. You need to depend on yourself. And people who like you will come to you. So stop focusing on women and females. Start focusing on your goals and try to improve yourself to do better. That's all I want to say. Have a good day.